is Brenda Kahler, Senior Manager of Nonprofit Client Engagement here at Armanino. Today I'm speaking with Peter Fortenbaugh, the CFO of the Boys and Girls Club of the Peninsula. Peter, we've all made a lot of changes over the last year, some good, some that we can't wait to get rid of. What are some of the changes that you've made at the Boys and Girls Club of the Peninsula that you think are here to stay?
Yeah, absolutely. So we've definitely made some changes that we think will stick. On the programming side, most of our programming has been virtual, and I think there's room for that. I mean, the core programming will still be in person. That's the core, but certainly we can do some of our programming, our technology programming, our spoken word programming, and other things. We can do that virtually, and it's not really either or. It's both. We can have some in person and then some sessions virtually. I can see a great way to engage more volunteers. It's hard to always get the volunteers to come to our sites with traffic and, late in the afternoon. But if we have volunteers who want to tutor students, I bet we can do much more of that virtually. So I'm excited to try to explore that next year. And then on some of the more administrative tasks, we've had some wonderful donor communications virtually. And it's just been a way to reach more people. People are more eager to dial in and they don't have to drive and come see us. So ironically, our communication has actually improved during this pandemic, which is not what I would have thought a year ago. For our board meetings, we have done them virtually. At the last board meeting, we had 26 out of 28 board members attend, much higher than normal. We'll still do many board meetings in person, but maybe half in person and half virtually. And I guess finally, I'll say, like every organization, we've learned that staff can do some more of their work at home than we thought. So maybe we don't all go to the office 5 days a week for 8 hours a day. Maybe we're going to be much more flexible about how many days a week and what times people are expected to be in the office.
Well, that's pretty exciting. So in addition to the changes you've already made, what's coming up next for you? What does the future look like?
Well, the future for us, it's a little bit of Back to the Future and a little bit new. The most important thing is getting our kids back in person. Our kids need in-person learning with, the teachers, our staff, and that's relationship building. So come this summer, in about 6 weeks, we're going to be launching our supercharged summer program, which will have students live in person at our sites. All of our staff have been vaccinated. And we're ready to go to do that. So that's really the most important thing. And, we're going to expand again next year. We're going to be adding our 15th site at Kennedy Middle School, as well as at Redwood High School, in order to serve more students. Another big initiative for next year is going to be enhancing our mental health services. We've really been ramping those up. We have about 3 counselors right now. But unfortunately, the demand is so great and it's just gotten greater significantly this past year. So we need to continue to do more on the mental health services. We're going to launch a fabulous new sports league for students in a way to reach more students. And finally, we'll continue to invest in our staff, because the thing I'm most proud about at Boys and Girls Clubs is the incredible staff we have. And we're going to make sure that we're investing in them with trainings and salaries and just making sure that BGCP is a great place to work.
Well, it sounds like you've got a great plan for coming out of this and really exciting things on the horizon. Thank you so much for joining us today, Peter. And everyone else, please stay tuned for future episodes containing more nonprofit insights from Armanino experts and clients.